Hello, I'm Dr. Liz Cruz, gastroenterologist in Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you so much for joining us again for this series on disrupting the medical industry. Today, we're going to focus on these two that a lot of people buy when they're experiencing gas, bloating, if they have lactose intolerance. So let's talk about Beano. Beano is a digestive enzyme that helps to break down complex carbohydrates. So beans, legumes, grains, even certain vegetables. This is going to help with that. And then you have Lactaid, which is lactase to help with breaking down lactose, which is a milk sugar and very common in dairy products. And there are a lot of people that are lactose intolerant that will buy Lactaid. And whenever they're eating something that is dairy, they will take these tablets to help them digest it better so that they can tolerate it. Because if not, they also experience all sorts of GI issues, gas, bloating, abdominal discomfort, acid reflux. I wanted to talk about the fact that these enzymes are super focused on one specific type of food. This for complex carbohydrates and this for dairy products. But the problem is that most of the time we're eating a combination of different food groups. Most of the time we're not just eating a dairy. I mean, sometimes we may be drinking milk or we may be eating ice cream, but this is only focused on dairy products specifically. This is only focused on carbohydrates. And usually patients are eating a meal that consists of proteins, carbohydrates, fat. And so a lot of times they'll tell me, well, I did try Beano and it helped a little bit, but not completely. And I hear that the same with the Lactaid pills. Tried it, but it helped a little bit, but not completely. And the reason is because you really need an enzyme that's going to help with breaking down all the different food groups: proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and even plant foods. And that's where Dr. Liz Cruz Everyday Enzymes comes in. This enzyme, we formulated it with enzymes in the capsule that are going to help break down foods in all of those food categories. So when you eat and you take a capsule of Dr. Liz Cruz Everyday Enzyme, you're going to be targeting all the food groups. And so if you happen to be eating something dairy that, yes, has milk product or, dairy product in it, but also happens to have sugars that maybe are not specifically dairy, happens to have fat, this is going to help you digest all of that. And by the same token, if you happen to be eating a meal that has more than just carbohydrates, this is going to help you break down all of the food groups. So Dr. Liz Cruz Everyday Enzymes is what I would recommend to take the place of these enzymes, which are only targeting one of the food groups. All right. And let's be for real. Usually we're eating a meal that has a little bit of all the different food groups. So stop wasting your money on these and buy something that is really going to help you digesting anything that you're eating. And that's the Dr. Liz Cruz Everyday Enzymes, going to target all your food groups. This is what's going to really help you to feel better. Get rid of that gas and bloating that you've been suffering with. Maybe you've been having some indigestion, some acid reflux, heartburn. Click the link in this video and get your digestive enzymes today. Thank you so much.